Hello, thank you for coming by. Today we're going to be doing a reading on your first love. Do they still think about you? Are you still wondering whatever happened to them? Do you come up in their mind, on your heart, their heart? I'm going to be pulling some cards about what they thought of you then, what they think of you now, and will they be reaching out, and the outcome, whatever that is. So let's get started. For your first love, I'm going to be pulling the 3 cards of your relationship then. Oop, that one wanted to come out. Or what they thought of you then. And what they think of you now. And this could be a first love, whenever that is. High school, childhood, when you're 20s, whatever that is. So that was then. So I'm just going to start here. And then I'll be picking up for later, so I get a feel for what's going on, and then I'll pull some cards to kind of go over the situation. So 6 of Pentacles. These ladies are having tea. This is about giving and receiving. This is about things that are owed, debts that are paid. Some of it's asking for help. Some of it is getting help. 9 of Cups. This is a wish card. This is a wonderful card of abundance and joy and having everything. Can you see all the flowers in the back of her? This is technically the wish card. So it's at the height of emotional satisfaction. So already I'm seeing that this person is, oh my goodness, I think they were all into you. This is the Star. This is about having faith and seeing the future and seeing all the possibilities and having endless belief that all will be well, having the great faith for the two of you. So what I'm seeing then is that they saw you as a gift, somebody that they could talk to, somebody who they could share time with, moments with, also that you could build a life together. That's the other thing I see. And that they're very, very happy, and that the future was bright, and they had so much faith, and there was a spiritual component. Maybe you two also had a spiritual basis that you shared. That's the other thing. It's really nice, that past first love. So now let's pick now. And we don't know what happened with this first love. Maybe they're married. Maybe they married and divorced several times. Maybe they're not even here anymore. Who knows? But it's not up to me to decide that, is it? It's up to you. So now, interesting. 3 of Wands. Oh, okay. 10 of Wands. All right. So 3 of Wands. This card is about having plans and creating a partnership or sometimes a business opportunity, but she's waiting. She's waiting, looking out to the sea. She's got her ship in her hand. She's prepared. This is somebody who's already had this partnership plan in their mind, or they've already got the foundation of plans. So now they're just waiting for the next step. So this area is, will they reach out? This one is waiting, and they are waiting patiently. So let's see what else we have. 10 of Cups, or 10 of Wands, excuse me. 10 of Wands is, in other decks, it's a guy carrying a lot of burdens. And she has burdens, of course, but this is a lot of good things. The Wands are a suit of fire and excitement and visions and creativity, the spark. So I feel like so that's what I'm getting when I see this, is they're holding on to this spark, this love, and it's kind of weighing them down a little bit. Maybe it's too much. Maybe they have thought about you too much, and it's weighing them down a little bit. This isn't a bad card, even though sometimes in other decks it is. I see it as a really positive thing. It's almost like too much of a good thing. And the flowers. And now, King of Cups. So maybe your love is a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or it doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman, or it could just be somebody who's very emotional and very feeling. But look, he's got this boat, and if you remember, or ship, I should say, she has a ship as well up here. So sailing, reaching out, meeting each other across the pond, across the sea, across the land, across cities, across the wires, emails, texts. I think they want to reach out to you. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. Yes, but they're also very emotional. They have a lot of things that they've gone through. Maybe their life has been a little bit of a struggle, and they keep you in this positive light still. And I think they're thinking about reaching out. Okay, now, will they? It's a big question. Will they reach out? Let's see. And we still don't know if they're married, divorced, or maybe you do. Will they reach out? I know a lot of people find each other on Facebook from high school. Not that I'm encouraging that, but a lot of people have these resurgence of old relationships. And some of them have brought their present relationships down. Okay, so this will be, will they reach out? They're asking me to take both of these. Okay, so I have 2 kings. One is the King of Swords is an unemotional, it's an air sign. So that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. Like I said, it could be a female. It doesn't have to be a man. These cards are great because they have females in all the positions of men, but this just happens to be the man. So what I'm seeing is, see the bird? Birds mean communications. They're messengers. So what I'm getting is that messenger is hovering around his head, that he is thinking about it. And the King of Pentacles is another older person. Both of these people tend to be older. So the 2 kings, they're mature people. Doesn't mean necessarily really old, but just more mature as well. Pentacles is real. This is a real thing. So King of Pentacles is something that's very tangible. I'm looking at this like he's got a lot of wealth. And this is typically a financier, banker, real estate broker, institutions, governmental entities, somebody that cares for tangible assets. So that could also be earth sign, which would be Capricorn, Virgo. What am I missing? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So it could be any of those. So yeah, so I am seeing 6 of Wands is about a victorious. So see how this hummingbird is a joyful sign. Hummingbirds mean joy. When you see them, if you ever see them in your yard, they mean joy. And Spirit is asking you to focus on the happy things that maybe you're getting a little negative. That's what hummingbirds usually are signify if you happen to see one and you feel like it's for you. Here, this person is feeding the hummingbird joy, because the hummingbird is getting the nectar from that flower. So justice. So what I am seeing here, this is the feeling I get, is they are at the precipice. They are definitely planning on reaching out, but there's money involved. There's justice, which is a legal action, contracts, divorce, legal stuff like even prison or crime or anything like that. But it's also a very calculated situation where it's less emotional. Now, in the past, there was emotional, and this person now, I think, my impression is that they are being very careful. And as one does, as one gets older, you become more careful in what you do. So I'm going to pick 2 cards for the outcome. And these are the healing shamanic healing cards. I'm going to pick this one. Okay, what I'm getting is you guys knew each other in a past life, because I'm seeing ancient wisdom. Page of Cups. Contact. Connection. Reaching out. So, outcome. They are very into you. Look at this and how happy she is looking at this little fish. Page of Cups is a childlike innocence. It's a wonderment, dreamy state. The place where you were when you thought all is possible. And it's also messengers. Pages are about connections between 2 things. People, energies, projects, ideas, but sometimes just communications in general. Getting messages, emails, texts, calls, that kind of thing. Ancient wisdom is telling me that you have had many lives together. I might even see these if I count those trunks. It's 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe lives together. So that's why you feel connected, even though you've gone your separate ways. And perhaps you've had to do things in your life that were separate to get to your soul's evolving. You know, we have people in our lives at certain points that teach us things. And it looks like to me that you guys taught each other things at a certain point in your life. And perhaps that was it. But I do see communication. I do see you or he reaching out, or them, or her and her, or him and him, whatever it is. I do see you reaching out. And I feel really good about this. There's a really long history. Feels really positive. It's hard to do time. And I think this is called a timeless card. It says ancient wisdom. So it's about you knowing that, you guys were together. So I hope that helped you guys. I hope you got something out of that. Let me know if this is of interest to you. If you want to know more about, that kind of thing. We're all together on this lump of rock called Earth just to learn and love each other. So till next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the button right here so every time I come out with a new video, you'll be the first to get it.